Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to enable the Google backup on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find System and Update. Then let's tap on Backup and Reset, and here we've got this Google backup section, so let's tap on Google account and tap on Next. Tap on Add Account and make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. Here in this step you can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone, so let me do it. And tap on Next. Right here we have to enter the password, so let me do this out of the screen. Alright, and tap on Next. So here we have to decide who will be using this device, so just mark the option and tap on Next. Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, you can tap on them to learn more and tap on I agree after reading. So here we can decide what kind of data we would like to backup, so photos and videos or other device data, or both of course, it's totally up to you, you can mark both. I'll choose only this one and tap on Confirm. Tap on Manage Backup, and here we've got our backup section where we can check how much space we've got left. We can manage the storage, so for example remove some unnecessary files. Under it we've got backup details, so we can check what has already been backed up, advanced settings, and I highly recommend to keep this option turned off. And to finish everything, simply tap on Backup Now and your device is backing up the data. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to turn off running apps on this device. So first of all, we have to open the recents, and depending on what kind of navigation type you've got set, you can do it differently. If you've got the 3 buttons navigation, simply tap on the button with a 3 bars icon, and if you've got the gestures, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and hold your finger somewhere here, like that. And here we've got the recents. So all we have to do is to simply tap on Close. Now we can go back to the recents again, and here we've got no recent items, which means that we just successfully closed all background apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to set the gesture navigation on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. As you can see, currently we do have button navigation, so let's switch it up. First, head into Settings. Now, scroll all the way down and head into System and Update. Now, click the second option, System Navigation. And here, you want to switch from buttons to gestures. We have the ability to enable our tutorial on gestures, and we can do that. As you can see, this is how you can swipe from the left to go back, and the same thing applies to the right side. Now we can go back to the home screen button. We can swipe and hold to view recent tasks, and lastly we can swipe on the edge to switch between opened applications. Also, we have a couple of options here. For example, we can hide the little bar, we can vibrate on back navigation, we can enable switch to previous apps, we can enable mistouch prevention, we can enable our self tutorial once again, and also we can enable the sensitivity on certain edges, just for further customizability. And lastly, we can enable or disable circle to search and digital assistant from Google. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to block a number on this device. So let's start with opening your contact list. Find the contact which you'd like to block and tap on it. And then scroll down to find this option, block numbers. Let's tap. Your device will ask you if you really want to do it, because you will no longer receive any incoming calls or text messages from this number. So just tap on block if you're ready. And as you can see, this option will change. Moreover, here we've got this characteristic icon, which means that the number has been blocked successfully. Of course, you can unblock it the same way here, but let me leave it like this. We will check whether it will appear on the blacklist. So to open the blacklist, we have to go back to the contacts or recents or favorites. It doesn't matter. Just tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on the settings. Here we have to tap on blocked numbers, and that's our blacklist, and this is the number we blocked from our contacts. So as you can see, the previous option also works. Here we can also tap on add a phone number, and here we've got the area in which we can enter it. So enter it and tap on block, and it will be immediately applied. We've got also this option unknown, and we can turn it on and off just by using this switcher, thanks to which we can block the calls from all unidentified callers. And to unblock the number, just tap on this X button right next to it and tap on unblock. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to add a Google account onto your OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. First, you want to head into the settings, then scroll all the way down, and here you should see a nice Google section. We can click on that, and then we can click sign in. We have to input our current lock screen password. For me, it's a nice pattern. And now we have the ability to add, oh sorry, that was a misclick. You have the ability to simply add your email or phone number in order to log in into a Google account. So let's do that. Also, a little fun fact, you do not have to type in gmail.com every time, as Google will do that manually for you. It's a nice little fun fact, and it will maybe save you some few precious seconds, hopefully. Anyway, after Google has found your account, you can now enter your password. And after you have done that, you can simply hit next. Now you have the ability to configure who will be using this device. If you will go with my child, you will go through the process of setting up your parental controls, but they are pretty meh, like they are based off the family link, and personally, in my experience, I'm just not a really big fan of them. So yeah, that's all for this video. Now if we would just click next and agree to terms of service, our Google account should be added. Of course, we also have the ability to enable backup data. From my experience, I know that heavy backup is incredibly important, and I would strongly advise anyone to have it enabled. And as you can see, we now have our Google account ready to go. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to clear the browser on this device. So let's start with opening the browser. In my case it will be Google Chrome, but no worries, this operation is pretty similar in all other browsers which are commonly used, so I'm pretty sure that you will be able to figure out how to do it on your own browser. So now all we have to do is to tap on this three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on delete browsing data. So here we've got some basic options like visited websites, opened tabs, cookies cache, and other site data. We can change the time range from last 15 minutes to, for example, last 7 weeks or even all time, and then tap on delete data. However, if you wish to remove some advanced browsing history, simply tap on more options, and here we've got them. So we've got tabs, saved passwords, autofill from data, and site settings. So if you wish to remove something, make sure that it is marked. You can also change the time range, it's up to you, and then tap on delete data, and basically this is it. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install Instagram on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. And we can begin by simply heading into our Play Store. Now, we want to go into search, but note that if you are not logged into your Google account, you won't be able to do that. If you are struggling with adding a Google account onto your device, I would strongly advise you to watch our tutorial on how to add the Google account onto OnePlus Nord 5. Anyway, after you have done that, you can now follow up and enter search bar. Inside search bar, you want to simply head and type in Instagram. As you can see, by default we'll probably see some sort of sponsored ad or sponsored application that is not our videogram. So instead, you want to simply find in a real Instagram, usually made by a developer from the Instagram itself. And now we want to simply hit install. If you're struggling with actually identifying correct Instagram, you can also check for example, amounts of downloads, which are 5 billion, which is quite a lot. Anyway, after the app is downloaded and installed, we can now open it. We can log into our Google account or Meta account really, and then you have the ability to endlessly doom scroll through whatever you want. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to change the screen timeout on this device. So as you probably saw, the screen blacks out a little bit too fast for my liking, so let's change it. We have to start with opening the settings. Let me go back. And here let's scroll and find display and brightness. Then we have to scroll down to find the option auto screen off, and as you can see here we've got some options, at the top relatively short ones and at the bottom the longest. And so all you have to do is to tap on the option you'd like to use. I'll choose 5 minutes, and as you can see it is immediately notified right here, which means that from now on, after 5 minutes of an activity, this device will black out. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to add the fingerprint to this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then let's scroll and find device unlock and find fingerprint and face unlock. Now let's tap on fingerprint, tap on agree and tap on next. If you do not have the screen lock, you will have to add it right now. If you've got one, it will be just transferred to another step. So let me quickly set the pattern. Remember the screen lock which you will set right now. So let me quickly draw it, redraw it. And here we've got the information about the third-party screen protectors, that they might affect the fingerprint sensor, so be aware. And here we've got the fingerprint scanner, so just put your finger on it. And right now we have to do it multiple times in order to add our fingerprint fully. So try to catch every part of it for better recognition. Now the edges. Okay, and tap on done. So here we've got the fingerprint section, and this is the fingerprint we just added. We can rename it or remove it, add another fingerprint. Here you can decide for what you would like to use the fingerprint for, and here some customization, so you can decide whether you'd like to show the fingerprint icon on the lock screen, and fingerprint animation, you can change it to those pretty animations. Alright, so all we have to do right now is to lock the device and let's check if it is working. So here we've got the sensor, let me put my finger on it, and as you can see the device is unblocked, which means that we just successfully added the fingerprint. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to check the IMEI number of this device. So let's start with opening the dialer, tap on the keypad and enter the code, which is *#06#. And as you can see by this code, we are provided with both IMEI numbers of this device, and that's the fastest way. Of course, I can show you the second one through the settings. So let's open the settings. Right here, we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find About Device, and then scroll to find the status. And as you can see right here, we've got both IMEI numbers for both SIM slots. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to reset all settings on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find System and Update. Then let's tap on Backup and Reset and tap on Reset Phone. As you can see here, we've got the option we're looking for, so let's tap on it and confirm everything with your screen lock. Your device will ask you if you really want to do it, and no worries, you will not lose any kind of personal data such as photos or videos. It will simply reset the settings which are connected, for example, with the screen timeout, with system navigation, etc. So just tap on Reset if you are ready, tap on Reset and wait until this operation will be done. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install Facebook on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. And we can begin by simply opening our Google Play Store. Now, if you are not signed in onto a Google account, you have to sign in into a Google account, otherwise Play Store won't be really usable. After you have done that, you want to go into search, head into search bar and simply start typing in Facebook. Now, as you can see, we want to, generally speaking, ignore our sponsored, since the sponsored section usually has some random application that isn't Facebook. Now, as you can see, I do have Facebook installed, but I can just easily uninstall it. And now this is a view that you should normally see, and as you can probably guess, all you want to do is simply hit install button in order to install Facebook onto your OnePlus Nord 5. And after that is done, you should be able to just open it and log in and waste your time endlessly doom scrolling through random posts. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to check the total screen time on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to find Digital Wellbeing and Parental Controls. So here we've got the graph which will show us for how long we've been using this device today. In my case it was 19 minutes and most of the time I've spent on the settings. So basically, if you will tap on this graph, you will be transferred to the dashboard where you can check the screen time in particular days of the week. You will be able to compare them. Under it you've got the list of apps which you've been using with specific time you've spent on them. And here, if you'll decide that you are spending too much time on the specific app, you can simply tap on this hourglass icon next to it and set a specific timer. So for example, if I will set it for 1 hour and 30 minutes, it means that I will be able to use the app for 1 hour and 30 minutes during a day. And after that time, your device will basically block the app. The limit will reset at midnight. As you can see here, we've got this information. So for example, if I will set it for 0 hours and 0 minutes, the app will be disabled completely. As you can see, it will be grayed out and you will not be able to do anything. Here we've got the camera, and after tapping on it, you will see this pop-out window that the timer has run out and you can use it tomorrow. So this is how it works, which is quite nice option, I would say. And the second way to disconnect, I mean, you've got a lot of things to do. The app limits, which I've just shown you, bedtime mode, focus mode, screen time reminders, a lot of things which can improve your digital quality time, let's say. But I wanted to draw attention to the focus mode, because here, for example, you can select some distracting apps, so those from which you're receiving the most notifications. You can mark them here on this list. Set a schedule, so you can choose specific days of the week, specific hours, and tap on set, and during that time your device will basically hide the notifications, so you will be able to focus, for example, on, I don't know, working, studying, spending time with your family, or whatever you'd like to do during that time. Alright, so, and that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to update the apps on this device. So let's begin with making sure that you've got the internet connection, because it is required, and then let's enter the Play Store. Be aware, because you will be able to follow all of my steps if you've got your Google account added to the device. If not, you can either do it right now, immediately after entering the Play Store, or if you don't want to do it on your own, you can check our tutorial of how to add or remove a Google account in this device. So let me quickly go through it. Let me enter the password, and we will go back. Alright. No, thank you. Alright, so here we are in the Play Store. So now we have to tap on the circle in the right upper corner, which is our account, and then tap on Manage Apps and Device. Tap on Manage, and here tap on Updates Available. And here we've got the full list of all updates pending, and basically all you have to do here is to mark the apps which you'd like to update. So it's totally up to you. Of course, if you wish, you can mark all of them, and then tap on this update icon in the right upper corner. And now your device will download the updates, and after that they will be successfully installed and automatically updated. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install WhatsApp without Play Store on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. So technically we could just go into Play Store and install it from here, but maybe you do not have this option. Maybe you are coming from away phone, or for whatever reason you cannot use Play Store. Well, if that's the case, we can go, instead of the Play Store, to the browser itself. Now in the browser you want to head into search and start typing in WhatsApp. And then you want to simply add download. If this is the first time using the browser, you have to accept or reject the cookies. And now we should see at the top WhatsApp Messenger, but you'll notice that this is actually a redirect link to the Google Play. Instead, let's scroll down a little and click the official whatsapp.com application. Site. And here you should see something like this. Now be careful, do not click Get it on Google Play, as this will also redirect you to the Google Play itself. Instead, you want to click Download WhatsApp directly. Now we are downloading the file. You can click it to see the download status, and as you can see, it's already downloaded. So we can hit Open, and we can then hit that nice .apk button. Now, for security, our phone currently isn't allowed to install unknown apps from the source. This is completely normal. In order to get rid of that, we want to click Settings, and then simply enable Allow from the source. And now we have the ability to install our WhatsApp. We want to click Install, and in any moment now we should be able to simply open our WhatsApp And as you can see, we can just use it however we want as a normal WhatsApp. And it's the exact same version that we would otherwise download from our Google Play Store. So anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to reset network preferences on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here let me go back. And here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find System and Update. Then let's tap on Backup and Reset and tap on Reset Phone. So at the top we've got the option we're looking for, so let's simply tap on it and confirm everything with your screen lock, for example, or fingerprint. Here we've got the information that we will reset everything, so just tap on Reset and wait patiently until you'll get this information. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to add or remove a Google account in this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down actually to find users and accounts. Let's tap on it. Then let's tap on Add Account and choose Google. Make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required, and here in this step you can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone, so let me do it quickly. No. And tap on Next. Okay, right here we have to enter the password, so let me do this out of the screen. Alright, and tap on Next. So here we have to decide who will be using this device, so just mark the option and tap on Next. Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, you can tap on them to learn more and tap on I agree after reading. Here we've got the shortcut of backup and storage info, so just tap on Accept. And as you can see, we just successfully added our Google account to this device. And of course, it will appear in this Google section right here. We are logged in. However, if we would like to remove the account, you're not able to do that right here in this section. So we have to go back to the Users and Accounts, tap on this Google account, and tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner. Now let's tap on Remove Account and tap on Remove Account again to confirm, and as you can see, it will immediately disappear. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to speed up and clear cache in your device. So we will start with removing cache, so let's open the settings. Here we have to scroll and find the section Apps and tap on App Management. So here we've got the list of apps which are installed on this device, and I highly recommend to go through all of them and remove cache. So the cache are basically junk files which are saved by the device, but they are not really that necessary to exist. So just enter the app, for example the settings in my case, and then go to the storage usage. And as you can see here, we've got this section with cache, so just tap on Clear Cache and your device will immediately remove it. Another thing is to actually soft reset your device after removing cache for specific apps, thanks to which you can, let's say, confirm the changes. So all you have to do is to press the power button and the volume up button together once, and then drag this ball to this restart option, and your device will be automatically powered off and then powered on again. And as I said, it will simply confirm the changes. And the last thing which you can do is to actually enter the phone manager, which is pre-installed on this device, so for sure you've got one. So just enter it and give all the permission if you're doing it for the very first time. And basically here we've got two different options which we can use, let's say. So first of all, the optimize option, after tapping on it, your device will automatically perform some kind of cleanup, will check privacy, and basically optimize everything, every part that it can optimize. And the second thing is the cleanup storage option. So basically here you can check the details of what kind of data can be removed. So here we've got the cache junk. And under it we've got the deep cleanup, so you can manually remove, for example, the apps which you're not using, or the documents, large files, and duplicated files. So I highly recommend to simply go to this cleanup section and perform some cleanup. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install Messenger on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. And we can begin by simply heading into our Play Store and then clicking search. Note that if you do not have a signed-in Google account onto your device, you won't be able to follow up. So I would strongly advise you to add a Google account. And if you are struggling with that, you can always watch our How to Add Google account onto OnePlus Nord 5 right now. Anyway, after you have done that, you can now enter search bar and simply start typing in Messenger. Generally speaking, you want to avoid whatever is in the sponsored applications, since this is not normal Messenger application. This is Messenger application, and if you have trouble actually detecting which one is real, which one not, the Messenger application is usually made by Meta Platforms, which is the platform that also made Facebook, Facebook Lite, and all of that. And then it has 5 billion downloads, which is probably means that this is the real application. Now you can simply hit install, and after the app is installed, you will be able to log in into your Meta account and you simply contact whatever you have, friends, family, whoever. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to set free button navigation on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. As you can see, currently we do have gestures enabled, so let's switch them to free buttons. First, head into settings. Then inside your settings, you want to scroll all the way down. Then head into system and update and click second option called System Navigation. As you can see, currently it is set to gestures. We want to switch to buttons, and here we have a couple of options. Mostly you can switch the layout of your buttons, so the back button, instead of being on the right, can now be on the left. But of course that setting is completely up to your preference. You can also enable or disable Circle to Search and Digital Assistant from Google. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to change the wallpaper on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find wallpapers and style. Then let's tap on this wallpapers toggle, and here we've got some albums from which we can choose the wallpaper from. Here we've got pre-installed options, and here we've got also the album, so we can enter our own files and set our own photo as a wallpaper. So all you have to do is to basically find the wallpaper which you'd like to apply and then tap on it. So let me pick maybe this one, just tap on it and it will immediately appear on the full screen. Maybe not that immediately, but let's be patient. Alright, we've got this, so just tap on apply to, and now you can decide where you want to set it, so as a lock screen, home screen, or both. And I will choose both options, so let me tap on it. And now we can check how it will look like on the lock screen and the home screen. In the home screen, we've got also this option wallpaper color, so we can change the home screen to the gradient option. For example, this one, we can also customize it here, so change the intensity or the solid color, and the same situation we can change. Or simply just tap on match lock screen, and again, we've got the wallpaper applied, I mean the photo applied. So if you're happy with the results, just tap on apply in the right upper corner. Now wait a second. Alright, if you wish, you can turn on always on display. I don't want to do it. Now we can go back, and as you can see, the wallpaper has been applied successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to reset camera preferences on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app. And currently we are in the standard photo mode. The mode doesn't really matter. I just wanted to draw attention to those grid lines. I've applied them before I've started recording because I'd like to show you a visual evidence that the reset option will work, so they should disappear after resetting. So now all we have to do is to simply tap on this three bars icon in the right upper corner and tap on the settings. Here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find Restore Defaults and simply tap on it. Then tap on Restore, and as you can see, we just got back automatically to the camera, and the grid lines are not visible, which means that we just successfully reset all camera preferences. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to connect to Wi-Fi on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. First, you want to expand your control center. Then you want to press and hold onto the Wi-Fi icon. And just for convenience, we can go with more settings. Now, you want to make sure that your Wi-Fi is enabled. After you have done that, you want to simply scroll through here and locate your network. After you have located your network, you simply click your network and then input your password. If you don't know where your password is, you can always simply check your router. Usually it's in some sort of sticker form below or next to the router itself. And now we want to input our password. Just like that. Alternatively, you could ask someone from your family or your co-workers to enable the QR code from the network, so you can simply scan it in and log in this way. But as you can see, I have successfully input my password. I will now hit save, and if the password is correct, we should be connected to Wi-Fi. Great! And yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install TikTok on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. And we can begin by simply heading into our Play Store and then heading into search. Note that without Google account logged in, you won't be able to do that, so I would strongly advise you to add a Google account onto your device. If you are struggling with that, we have a tutorial on how to add a Google account onto your OnePlus Nord 5. Anyway, inside Play Store you want to head into search bar and simply start typing in TikTok. As you can see, it already appears. And now, generally speaking, you want to avoid whatever is inside the sponsored tab, since as you can see, this is not even anything related to TikTok. It's some sort of, okay, this is a TikTok, but this is basically a copy of a TikTok, which for some reason is PEGI 18, which is usually never a good sign. Instead, you want to head directly to the TikTok. You want to make sure that it's a TikTok PTE, since as you can see this is the most famous developer, and you can probably guess that it has 1 billion downloads, which is quite a lot. So now we want to hit install, and as you can see, after a moment we should be able to open our TikTok, log in into our account, and fall into an endless pit of doom scrolling, just like we used to. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to set the camera timer on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app. And currently we are in the standard photo mode. So let's begin with tapping on this 3 bars icon in the right upper corner. And the second bar is connected with the timer. So we've got off, 3 and 10 seconds delay. So let me choose 10 seconds delay. Just mark this option. It will be immediately highlighted. What's more, it is also shown in the shutter button. So just tap on this on the shutter button, and from now on your device will count down from 10 or 3 depending on which option you've chosen, and after that time it will simply take a photo. Alright, so this is how to set the camera timer. If you wish to turn it off, just tap on the 3 bars icon again and tap on off. And from now on, your device should take photos right after touching the shutter button. But as you can see here, we've got another countdown. So to turn it off completely, simply tap on this this icon here, this option. It will be immediately crossed out, and from now on, your device will take photos right after touching the shutter button. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to show battery percentage on the status bar in this device. So let's begin with opening the settings. And here in this general list, we have to scroll and find notifications and quick settings. Then let's tap on status bar at the top, and as you can see here we've got the options which are connected to the battery style, and as you can see right now we've got the vertical option applied, and we've got the battery percentage. If you've got it turned off, simply tap on the switcher to turn it on. However, if you will have the battery style set to the horizontal one, now you can see that the battery percentage option is a little bit different. So after tapping on it, we've got 2 different ways to, or actually 3, to display the battery percentage. Do not show it at all, obviously, outside the battery icon, which is similar to the previous one, but also inside battery icon. As you can see, sorry, it is a little bit smaller, but still it is quite visible. And in the loop option, again, we've got only the option to show it or hide it. So as you can see, the battery percentage strongly depends on the specific battery style. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to change the keyboard language on this device. So let's begin with opening the app which will provide you with the keyboard. So for example, messages, notes, browser, settings, whatever. Just have the keyboard on the screen and then tap on the settings icon in the upper panel. Now let's tap on languages and tap on add keyboard. So here we've been transferred to the full list of available keyboards from which we can choose, and as you can see, there is plenty of them. So I highly recommend to simply tap on search language and enter the name of the language you'd like to apply. After finding, just tap on it. And now we can choose the keyboard layout, so just mark the option which you'd like to use and tap on done. So here we've got our new language added, and before I'll show you how to remove the language, I'd like to show you how to use the keyboard with 2 or more languages added. So as you can see here we've got this globe icon highlighted, thanks to which we can change the keyboard layout. So now we've got English, and after tapping on it we've got the Urdu one in my case. Moreover, the spacebar, it's not empty anymore. Right now we've got the name of the language we're currently using. So to remove the language, we have to open the settings again, tap on the languages, and tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner. Now let's mark the language which you'd like to remove and tap on the trash bin icon, and we've got only one language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to clear credentials on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll and find the security and privacy. Then let's scroll down to the very bottom to find more security and privacy, or actually not to the very bottom, to the other settings. So more security and privacy, and then scroll down to localize credential storage. Just tap on it, and here we've got the option we're looking for, so remove all user certificates. Confirm it with OK, and not only we've got this information, but also this option is inactive, which means that we just successfully reset all user certificates. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install Temu on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. And we can begin by simply heading into our Play Store. Now, as you can see, we do have it suggested for us in the sponsored, but let's say you didn't really saw that. Instead, we want to head into search and simply start typing in Temu, even though it still appears here. They must be paying a lot of money for the advertisement. Interesting. Though note that if you do not have a Google account, you won't be able to use Play Store, so I would strongly advise you to add the Google account. And if you don't know how to do it, we have a how to add the Google account on OnePlus Nord 5 tutorial on our channel. Anyway, after you have done that, you can now start typing in for Temu. And as you can see, it's pretty funny, but you want to basically ignore whatever appears inside your sponsored tab, and you want to simply head into your Temu. As you can see, 500 million people, half a billion, download this application. That's quite a lot. So let's go with install, and after a moment we should be able to just use our Temu and, as they say, shop like a billionaire for free. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to activate the developer options on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find About Device. Then let's scroll down and look for the version and find version number. Now let's keep tapping on it until you'll see that you're in the developer mode, and now we can go back to the general list of the settings. Here let's tap on System and Update, and here we've got the developer options. After entering, you can find a lot of advanced options which you can customize. So for example, you can manage the display cutout, you can show a visual feedback for tabs. Here we've got some options which are connected with the networking, and basically all you have to do is to tap on the switcher to turn on the feature and tap on it again to turn it off. If you've got the options without the switcher, simply tap on them to open more options to choose from. If you're done with customization of developer options, you can go to the top of the list and tap on the switcher. You will need to restart your device, and after tapping on restart, developer options will disappear from the system settings. But of course, no worries, you can customize them again. Just go back to the version number step and keep tapping. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install WhatsApp on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. So let's head into our Play Store, and now you want to make sure that you have Google account signed in. Now you want to go to search, enter search bar, and simply start typing in WhatsApp. After you have done that, you want to locate WhatsApp Messenger and make sure that its developer is named WhatsApp LLC. Otherwise, you might have encountered some sort of scam that's trying to catfish you into thinking that this is the real WhatsApp. After you have done that, you can simply hit install, and after a moment we should be able to just enable and open our WhatsApp, log in and use it however we want. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to change DPI settings on your OnePlus Nord 5 smartphone. To do this, open Settings, then go to Display and Brightness section, then scroll down to Font and Display Size settings. Now in font, you'll be able to resize your font from small to large, which one looks better for you. You can also select a different font or go for more fonts if you like. Each one has different settings, so you can not only change the size but also change the weight of the font and also make the font adaptive, if you will, by switching the toggle. And once you're happy with your settings, you can select apply, and then in the display size you'll be able to pick between large, standard, and mid and small display sizes, and just select the one that you like the most, and it will apply to the phone. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to change date and time on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find System and Update. Then let's tap on date and time here. And as you can see here, we've got some options which are currently inactive. It is because we're using the time and the time zone set automatically. So first of all, turn off both of those switchers, and now we can freely tap on date and change it just by swiping. The same with the time, just swipe and it will be set. Here the time zone, tap on it and we will be transferred to the full list of available time zones, so find yours and then tap on it, it will be immediately applied to. The dual clock, so you can turn it on just by tapping on the switcher, and basically your device will display two different clocks. The first one from the place with the time from the place you're currently in, and the second one from any other place of your choice. And here you can decide how you'd like to display the dual clock, so on the lock screen and home screen, or on both or separately, up to you. Moreover, here we've got the time format at the top, so we can choose whether we want to use the 12-hour format or 24-hour one, up to you totally. So this is the manual customization of date and time, and of course you can go back to all previous settings just by tapping on those switchers right here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to soft reset this device. So soft reset, or actually and the operation I'd like to show you is called force restart, will help you if for some reason your device stopped working properly and it does not respond to your touches. So first of all, the soft reset, all you have to do is to press the power button and the volume up button together once, and then drag this ball to this restart option, and your device will be automatically powered off and then powered on again. However, the problem starts when the device is now working properly. So for example, it does not respond to your touches. messages. Then the option to drag the ball is not possible. So all we have to do is to press the power button and the volume up button together and wait until we'll see the black screen and then the developer's logo to forcefully restart it. So let me try to do it. Let me press both of those buttons and keep pressing them all the time. So just wait. Alright, we've got black screen, which is a really good sign. Keep pressing. I felt the vibration. Now we've got the developer's logo, which means that we just successfully, forcefully restarted our device. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to allow unknown sources on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then let's scroll down again and find more security and privacy. Scroll down and find installation sources. So here we've got the list of apps which are allowed or not allowed to install some content, and of course you can change it. So for example, let's pretend I'd like to download the app from Chrome. All we have to do is to find it and tap on this switcher. Then let's tap on allowed, and as you can see right now it is active. Be aware, because you're doing it on your own responsibility. Some third-party apps aren't verified by the developer, so you may put your data and actually whole device at risk. So remember about that and choose the apps wisely. Of course, you can always remove previously granted permissions. Just tap on the switcher again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to change video resolution on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app, and currently we are in the standard photo mode. So let's switch to the video one. Just tap on the video, and if you can see the red color inside the shutter button, it means that for sure you're on the video mode. So now we can take a look at this option bar at the top, and on the second position from the right we've got the resolution. So let's tap on it, and in this device we've got three different options. 1080p, which is currently applied, as you can see it is highlighted, but we've got also 4K and 720p. So just mark the option which you'd like to use. It will be immediately highlighted. It is also visible on this icon, which means that from now on your device will use the chosen resolution whilst recording a video. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to increase screen timeout on the OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. First, you want to head into the settings. Then you want to scroll down a little and go into display and brightness. Now, let's scroll down, and here we should see auto screen off, currently set to 30 seconds. This means that after 30 seconds of inactivity, our screen should automatically lock. So, I will click that, and I will increase this value to, for example, 5 minutes. In order to change it, we need to input our current password, and as you can see now, we have 5 minutes until our phone will automatically lock itself. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to change the ringtone on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll and find sounds and vibration. Then let's scroll down and find this section ringtone and alert sounds and tap on ringtone at the top. So here we've got the albums, let's say, from which we can choose the ringtone from. Here we've got those pre-installed ones, and here on this device it means that after entering it you will enter your own files, and if you've got something, for example, downloaded or recorded, it should appear somewhere here and you will be able to set it as a ringtone. So Let me choose something from nature ones maybe, and in order to listen how the particular ringtone sounds, you have to simply tap on it, and let me volume it down. So this is how it works. Just tap on the specific ringtone and decide whether you like it or not. So let's pretend I want this far away to be set. Just make sure that it is marked and go back. Sorry, far away. Go back and go back. And as you can see here in this ringtone section, we've got it notified. That's the name of the ringtone we've just chose. And from now on, your device will use the chosen ringtone to notify you about the incoming call. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to enable the Lite or iComfort mode. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find display and brightness. Then let's scroll and find eye comfort and sleep, and let me ignore this bedtime mode and focus on the eye protection, which is more or less the classic option. So let's turn it on just by tapping on the switcher, and now we can choose between the smart and the custom option. The smart one is more or less automatic, and the custom is where we can manually change different sections. So let me focus on the custom. Just tap on this, and as you can see here, we've got this switcher thanks to which we can change the intensity of that feature. But by going to the left, we can make it cooler, and by going to the right, warmer. We can also schedule it. Just tap on it, tap on this switcher, and now we can freely choose the start and the end time, and your device will apply the mode accordingly. Here we've got also display effects, so we can display the color. Maybe let me turn off the schedule so I can show it to you. We can display the color. So obviously we will have the eye comfort mode applied, and it will affect the colors a little bit, but they will still be visible. Or we can set black and white, and everything will be displayed in the black and white manner. So it's up to you how you prefer to use it. And this is the whole customization of the eye comfort mode. If you wish, you can have much faster access to it. Simply unroll the top bar, and here we have to localize the eye comfort icon, which is right here in my case. So just tap on it to turn it on, and tap on it again to turn it off. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to change the system language on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find System and Update. Then let's tap on Language and Region and tap on Edit. Now in this list we have to find the language which we'd like to apply, so let me choose maybe Greek, and tap on this plus icon next to it. Confirm it by tapping on Yes, and from now on the whole system will be displayed in the chosen language. Now we've got more than one language added here, and in that case we can quickly change the language just by reordering the languages. So just tap on the language you'd like to apply and hold it, and then drag it to the first position. Tap on Apply or Confirm or whatever it is here, and as you can see we've got another language set. If you wish, you can also remove the languages from this list. Just tap on Edit and tap on this minus icon next to the language. And after getting back, you can see that we've got only one language applied here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome, in front of me is OnePlus Nord 5, and in this video I will tell you what to do if you forgot your screen lock password. So in such case, first check if you don't have any fingerprint or face unlock features installed on your phone using which you can access your device, and if you don't, then in such case try your best to remember the password that worked for you the last time when you tried to sign into your smartphone. And in case you cannot, in case it doesn't work in the normal mode, then try using it in the safe mode where no third-party applications will affect the way that your lock screen behaves. And to do that, press volume up key and the volume and the power button at the same time, select restart, then wait for the red and white logo to appear on your screen, and when it appears on your screen, start holding down the volume down key and release it once your phone boots up. Okay, so let's wait, and right now you can start holding down the volume down key and just wait. And as you can see, here is the indicator of the safe mode, which means that we have entered the safe mode on your phone. And now try to enter your password, and just in case it works for you this time, go into settings, security and privacy, then device unlock, then screen lock, then enter your password again to confirm, then select turn off password and confirm. And now you can restart your phone by holding down the power key and volume up button. Again, selecting restart, and just wait until your phone reboots. And now if this didn't help you, and if you weren't able to sign into your device in the safe mode, then you can contact OnePlus customer support service, and if you can prove the ownership of your smartphone to them, in such case they'll probably most likely be able to help you out with your issue and let you regain the access to your smartphone without removing any data for any files from your smartphone. And now if this option isn't available for you too, then you can perform a factory reset operation on your phone, but this will erase all data from your smartphone, so all your personal files, all your personal information will be erased. Now you can do this remotely using Find Hub service, which you can access from any device that you have. So just look it up on Google, open this website, then log in on this website using your Google account that is connected to this smartphone. Then on the list of devices, select this one device, and then scroll down to the very bottom of the list where you'll find the factory reset operation, factory reset option. Select factory reset, select this option, and once the factory reset operation is complete, you'll be able to reset your phone as a new device. And now if you cannot use this option either, you can still perform a factory reset operation locally using recovery mode on your smartphone. Now if you don't know how to navigate, how to manage, how to use recovery mode, how to enter it, then you can check the entire video on our channel explaining how to perform factory reset operation using recovery mode on OnePlus Nord 5. And in this video we'll explain everything step by step, so if you need it, go ahead and check it out. And for this video, I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to add the photo to contact in this device. So let's start with opening your contact list, for example with the usage of the dialer. Tap on the contacts and find the contact which you'd like to edit, and then tap on it. So I'll pick maybe this one. Tap on this edit icon, so pencil icon, and now we have to simply tap on the circle or tap on add picture. So here here we've got different sections from which we can choose the photo from. So our own gallery, we can open the camera app immediately, Google Photos, where we've got our backed up photos, monogram, so basically we can set for example the first letter of the name or the surname as the photo, let's say. We can change the background color, we can also change the font, or we can pick something from the illustrations which are free of charge and they are available online. So it's quite a nice option, especially in the situation if you do not have the photo of someone whose contact you'd like to customize. So just find the photo which you'd like to use and then tap on it. Let me pick maybe this one. Here we've got presets if you wish to change the colors, and basically in this section you will be able to zoom in or out the photo, change the position of it, change the size of this highlighted square or circle actually, and thanks to it you can decide what you will see after saving the whole contact, because basically this highlighted area is responsible for it. So position it just like you want to and then tap on choose and tap on save in the right upper corner. And this is how our contact will look like. Of course, you will be able to see this photo on the contact list and, for example, during all incoming calls from that specific number. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to check for the software updates on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and actually before, make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. For downloading, for checking, you can use Wi-Fi or mobile data, but for downloading I highly recommend to switch to the Wi-Fi. So after entering the settings, let's find System and Update, and at the top we've got Software Update. So let's tap. And now your device will check for the updates, and basically you can meet two different scenarios. This is the first one where your software is up to date and there's nothing to download. And the second one is where your device will actually find the update. It will show you the information about it, what has been fixed, what has been added, and then you will be able to tap on download or install and apply the update. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to activate automatic system updates on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find About Device. Then let's scroll down and find Version, and keep tapping on the version number until you'll see the information that you're in the developer mode. Then let's go back to the general list of the settings and tap on System and Update. Then let's tap on Developer Options, and here all we have to do is to scroll down just a little bit to find the option Automatic System Updates. And if you've got it turned off, simply tap on the switcher, and from now on your device is allowed to apply the updates whenever it will be restarted, and of course whenever the update is available. You can turn this option off just by tapping on the switcher again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to virus scan your device. So let's start with finding the app which is provided by the developer. It is called Phone Manager. So for sure you've got one, just find it and then tap on it. Now we have to find this section Viruses and Risks, so let's tap on it, and now your device will immediately start to scan itself in order to find any kind of malware or viruses, and after the scanning it will show the results. In my case everything is alright, it's secured. However, if it will find any viruses, any problems, it will show you the information about it, and you will be able to take a proper action to get rid of the virus, for example. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5 and let me share with you how to change the 3 buttons navigation into the gestures in this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find System and Update. Then let's tap on System Navigation, so the second option, And as you can see here, we've got buttons and gestures. So before we'll set the gestures, I just wanted to draw attention to those options, because here you can customize the buttons. So for example, reorder, the back button and the recents. So to set the gestures, we have to simply tap on this animation, and if you wish, you can go through the tutorial. Just tap on learn and your device will try to teach you how to use the gestures. I don't want to do it. Moreover, in a second I'll show you how to use the gestures too. So instead of the 3 buttons, we've got this line which is responsible for some gestures. We can hide it if you wish, it's totally up to you. And here you can also customize the gestures, so for example, vibration on the back, navigation, etc. And here we've got sensitivity to back gesture, and to be honest, I highly recommend to get back to this option after a while of using the gestures, so you will be able to decide whether you need this sensitivity to be higher or lower. So in order to get back to the previous page, just like by using the back button, you have to swipe your finger from the side to the center, and if you can see this arrow, you can release the finger, and the same situation from the right side. If you wish to get back directly to the home page, simply swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device, and make sure that this motion is quick and short, so something like that. And if you wish to open the recents, repeat the gesture, so from the bottom to the center, but hold your finger somewhere here. Something like that. And here we've got the recents. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord 5, and let me share with you how to check the serial number of this device. So let's begin with opening the settings. And here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find About Device. Then we have to scroll down and find the status. And as you can see right here, we've got the serial number of this device. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install Facebook Lite to save memory on OnePlus Nord 5. Let's begin. And we can begin by simply heading into our search inside Play Store and typing in Facebook. You will notice that we have our Facebook downloaded, and if you have your Facebook downloaded, you can see a little section called Similar App Available, called Facebook Lite, and currently is 2.7 megabytes in space. Now this is incredibly useful because if you would click View, you will notice that we have a similar app already installed, but unfortunately we can't really see how much it weighs. So let's go back, let's uninstall our original Facebook. But to be honest, before you do that, I would strongly advise you to check if you know your login credentials, just in case you will forget your password, so you can log in onto the Facebook Lite. Now, if we click the view, we'll see that similar app, the normal Facebook, weighs 82 megabytes. That is a lot more than the normal 2.7. So obviously, all you want to do is now simply hit install. And just so you know, you don't really have to go through here like this. Instead, you can easily and without any issues just type in Facebook Lite, and you should see Facebook Lite right here. And generally speaking, you want to avoid whatever is on the top, because usually it's some sponsored random crap that isn't your application by default. Now you can just open your Facebook Lite, log in and enjoy a lighter version of the Facebook. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.